Hello Year 7 trumpets, welcome to lesson number 1 of spring term. Today we're going to be working through Hokey Pokey, but first of all we're going to start with a physical warm-up, very important, playing any musical instrument, but especially the trumpet's a very physical instrument. So let's do some nice stretching to begin with. So make sure you're stood up, move anything from nearby you so we don't end up kicking anything over, make sure you've got plenty of space. Good. Okay, so first of all, bring both of your arms up, reach them as high as you can, stretch them, wiggle your fingers, and then let's move to each side. So just a little bit. First of all, move over to your right. Really stretch out your side here, really opening up lots of space, getting ready for lots of really good breathing. Nice deep breaths as we do this as well. And then move over to the other side. Nice deep breath. Really feel the stretch here. We don't want anything to be painful, so if it's feeling sore at any point, just relax it so that it's not sore. Lovely. Okay, good. Wiggle back up to the ceiling and then drop your arms down and shake it out. Don't want any tension in your shoulders or anything. Good. Okay, so next, let's roll the shoulders. So first of all, let's roll them back twice. 1, 2, and then forwards. 1, 2. Lovely. All right, let's get our fingers ready. So let's stretch your arms out in front of you, nice and straight, and then have your hands clenched into a tight fist. Really tight, 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 tight as you can, and then release the fingers. Stretch your fingers out, get your fingers as long as you possibly can. And again, any point it's hurting, just relax it. We don't want to overdo it. Okay, good. Same thing again. Tight, 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 tight fists. And then stretch them out. Lovely. Nice. Lovely. All right, and then shake that out as well. Just shake out your wrists, your fingers. Lovely. All right. Now, I always like, when I'm about to play the trumpet, I want to make sure that I'm feeling nice and awake and alert and ready to play. So what we're going to do, it might sound strange, but we're going to do 10 star jumps. I know it might feel a bit strange. This is a music lesson, not a PE lesson, but it's really good. It's going to get the blood pumping. So first of all, I'm going to move my trumpet out of the way, make sure I'm not kicking anything over, and then let's do 10 star jumps together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Nice. And shake that out as well. Fantastic. All right, so let's just take a moment now to relax our breathing again. All right, so now, just to finish off our physical warm-up, we're going to take 4 really good deep breaths, okay? And each breath in, I'm going to count to 4. So we want to do a really nice, full, deep breath. Imagine your lungs really filling up. So I'm going to count 4 for our breath in. Okay, and then when I say, we can release it. So here's the first breath in. So really nice and full. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then release it. Another breath in. Through the mouth, really fill up the lungs as much as you can, and then release it. Like you're blowing out a really big candle. And again, breathe in. And release. Now the last one, fill up as much air as you can. Fill up those lungs, fill up those lungs. And then release. Very nice. Good. Oh, I feel so ready to play the trumpet now. All right, everyone, well done. So take a moment, let your breathing relax. And then when you're ready, I'd like you to take your trumpet, and we're going to start by playing just a few notes to get us really ready to play the Hokey Pokey. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to play a few notes. Today with Hokey Pokey, we need C, D, E, and F. Okay, so just a reminder, you all know this anyway, but I'm just going to remind you, because I'm very kind. C is open, so we don't need any vowels for C. D is 1 and 3, so that's for D. Next note up is E, where we need vowels 1 and 2, and then F, the next vowel up, the next note up, is just the first vowel. Okay, so I'm going to start by just playing a nice long C, and I'd like you to copy me. Your turn. And again. Now on to D. Your turn. Now me again. Your turn. Great. Now we're going to go on to E. Your turn. Now me again. Your turn. Fantastic. And now on to F. Your turn. Now me again. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. So we just played C, D, E, and F. Now remember, each time before we play a note, it has to travel all the way around our instrument. So we need to take a really good full breath, just like we did in the warm-up, and then release the air down the instrument, exactly as we did in that breathing exercise. Okay, remember, if you feel like a sound isn't really coming out, just blow plenty of air. Just imagine that you're blowing out a candle through your embouchure here. Good. Okay, let's introduce some rhythms now. Okay, so about this speed, and we're going to start on F. Okay, so I'm going to play a rhythm, and then I'd like you to copy what I do. Ready? Your turn. Your turn. Well done, everyone. Really nice. Okay, now I'm going to do some different rhythms on different notes. So listen out really carefully. You can watch my vowels as well, just to double check what notes I'm playing. But listen out really carefully to see what notes I'm doing, because I'm going to change them. Okay, so I'll start on bottom C this time. Your turn. Good, so hopefully you all got that. We started on C, D, and then mixed up the rhythm a bit. C, C, D. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to add E. Okay, so listening up very carefully. Your turn. C, C, D, E. My turn again. Your turn. C, C, D, E. And one more time. Your turn. C, C, D, E. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Bravo. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done. Okay. So everybody just take a moment to catch your breath. Obviously, we just did a lot of playing after our star jumps and our breathing. So just take a moment to catch your breath, and then we're going to get ready to have a look through Hokey Pokey. So here we have it. Here is the music for Hokey Pokey. Now, remember, when you're practicing, what is a really good idea to do is to really just take it in different stages. We don't want to get up the music and then go, oh, I'm going to have a go at playing it. As tempting as that is, let's just take it step by step, go through the rhythms, go through the notes, and check that we know exactly what we're doing so that we're really well prepared for a fantastic performance. So the very first thing I do when I'm practicing something like this is I go through the rhythm. I go through the kadai sounds. Okay, this is something you've all been doing in your lessons. We go through the kadai sounds, so we need to know the lengths of the notes. Okay, so as you can see, looking through the music, every single note here, they're all crotchets. So they are all crotchets, which, as you know, means that they last for one beat. And the kadai sound for that is ta. Hopefully you all said that out loud before I beat you to it. So the kadai sound for the crotchet, one beat, is ta. Okay, so just give yourselves a moment, have a scan through the music, try and say it in your head first of all, and then I'm going to sing it along with you, and hopefully we can all sing it together. So we're just singing the kadai sounds. Okay, all right, here's our pulse. Right, that's the crotchet pulse, so this is the speed of the tars. Ready? I'll count you in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ma, ta, 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 ma, ma. Good. Well done, everyone. I'm sure you all did fantastically doing that. Okay, so that is step number 1. And I tell you what, let's have another go at it, because finding the rhythm is often the hardest thing to do. But I think once we have the rhythm, everything else sometimes just falls into place. So let's have another go at doing that all together and saying just the kadai sounds, the rhythm sounds. Okay, so show me that you're ready, and I'll count you in 4 again. Okay, ready? Here's our pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Fantastic, everyone. Well done. I'm sure you did a fantastic job of that. Now, let's just take a moment. We just talked about the notes, but what we haven't talked about is these crotchet rests here. Now, I know you all know this, but let's go over it. These squiggly symbols here, we've got quite a few in this piece, haven't we? There, the end of that 3rd line, and then we've got 3 in a row at the very end of the piece, okay? They are crotchet rests. So that means there is a rest of music, there's a beat of music, but where we don't play anything. And as trumpet players, or any brass or woodwind players, it's quite nice to have those rests, because we need to have a breath, don't we? We need to get more air in so that we can carry on playing all of those notes. Okay, so that crotchet rest is an opportunity to take a fresh breath so that we can play really nicely with a really nice open sound down the instrument. But make sure in those rests, and the kadai sound for that crotchet rest, you will have heard me saying the first time around is ma. And I always like to whisper that, because obviously we don't want to hear with the rest. So make sure when we're playing, we go ta, 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 just like that, so that we're not playing through the rest and we're taking the opportunity to have a really nice breath. Good. So that's step number 1. Practice routine. Step number 1, kadai sounds, the rhythm, making sure you're knowing exactly what the rhythm is. Step number 2, note names. Okay, step number 2, note names. So we need to know the names of the notes that we're playing. So have a look, and the Remouche books, they're very kind. They tell us the name at the very top of the page, but that's not always going to be the case. So we need to know exactly what those notes are. So having a look, we can see the very first note is on the bottom space of the stave. In the treble clef, we know that that note on the bottom space of the stave is an F. So we're starting on F, and I'm just having a look through the music, and I've got F, F, F in the first bar, F, F, F in the second bar. In the third bar, we're carrying on with F, but then in the fourth bar, we're going down one step. So F, down one step, and we go to E. So fourth bar, it's the second bar of the second line, we've got E, E, E. And we stay on E for a bit. Got another E, 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 and then another E, E, E. And now we're at the last line where we've got the very first note that everybody will have learnt, bottom C, that note that's below the stave, it's got its own line through it because it's too low for the music. We've got two bottom Cs, then up one step to D, up another step to E, and then up another step back to F, where we started. Okay, so they're the note names. So what we're going to do, we're going to sing it through again, lots of singing today, and just saying the note names, okay? We're just singing the note names, and I'll sing it with you. Everybody ready? I'll count you in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 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 E, 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 C, C, D, E, F. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Well done. That's really good. So we already had our rhythm, so we knew what we were doing with that. And now we've got the names of the notes. Remember, when you're practicing at home in between the lessons, just remember always following these steps. So we've had step number 1, Kadai sounds. We just did step number 2, note names. Now, step number 3. We're really testing our multitasking skills now, because step number 3 is singing the note names while also miming the vowels on our trumpets. Okay, so this is now the opportunity to pick your trumpet back up, unless you've been holding it the whole time, in which case, well done. Okay, so have your trumpets at the ready, and what we're going to do is we're not going to play yet, but we're just going to mime. So just hold your instrument as though you're playing, get ready in playing position, and have your fingers at the ready to play the correct vowels. And I'll stand like this so you can see my vowels as well, but I don't think you'll even need that. You all know what you're doing. Okay, just a quick recap of the vowels. F, our first note, is the first vowel. E, 1 and 2. Bottom C is open. D is 1 and 3. So we've got C is open, D is 1 and 3, E is 1 and 2, F is first vowel. Okay, so here we are, multitasking at the ready, thinking caps on. I know I need my thinking cap on for multitasking. So here we go. So we're singing and we're doing the vowels at the same time. And I'll count us in. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 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 E, 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 C, C, D, E, F. Fantastic. Into rest position. And we're going to wait for a little bit and we're going to have another go. Okay, so waiting in rest position and then ready in playing position. We're still just miming, no need to play yet. We're going to have another go at doing exactly the same thing. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 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 E, 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 C, C, D, E, F. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Hopefully you could see this okay. I know I'm sort of having a little boogie around because I just love this song. I can't help myself. Well done, everyone. Fantastic. So we did step number 1, Kadai sounds. Step number 2, note names. And then we just did step number 3, sing and mime the vowels. So the big 3 steps we've done, exactly the same steps you'll be doing in your practice, which means we're ready to play. Now, we do have a backing track along with this piece, which is super fun, but what we're going to do first of all is just have a go at playing it without it, just so we can really check in with exactly what we're playing, check that we're doing all of the right things, and then after that we will add the backing track along to it. Okay, so first of all, you can just play along to me playing it and we can do it all together. So first of all, we're practicing our performance. So remember, have your trumpet right here, standing properly in rest position, and then with me, we can go into playing position. And I'll count us in. Okay, making sure everyone's ready. Okay, you've got your trumpet upright. Fantastic. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. And back into rest position. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Fantastic. Really good. Really great. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we are going to add the backing track. Now, as you can see at the bottom of your the page of this music, at the end it says, now sing and dance before going back to the beginning. Now, this is one of my favourite things about Hokey Pokey, is that if you know this song, you'll know in the middle it goes, oh, the Hokey Pokey. Now, we're not playing that bit because we get to have some fun and sing and dance. So you can do whatever you like here, just making sure that your trumpet, your instrument is safe. So don't go flailing your arms about, throwing your instrument across the room. You've got to keep it really safely in your hands, but have a boogie. No one's watching. You can dance however you like. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do that and then just keep an eye on me because I'll count you in when we're ready to play again. Okay, so everybody showing me that you're ready. I'm going to get the backing track at the ready. Here we go. Show me that you're ready. Ready to sing and dance? Ready to play? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. I'm sure your dancing and singing was much better than mine. I'm sure your playing was beautiful. Well done, everybody. Before you give yourselves a pat on the back, let's just pop your trumpets safely down. So pop them on the chair or somewhere safe. And then round of applause or pat on the back, or a combination of both. Doubly proud. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. You all did a great job today. Thank you for joining me doing Hokey Pokey. Next time, we're going to look at snakes and ladders. Okay, so that's further along in the Vermouche book. We'll look at snakes and ladders, but in the meantime, for your practice, I'd like you to keep practicing Hokey Pokey. Have a listen to it with the backing track as well, and make sure you're following the 3 practice steps. I'll tell you one more time. Number 1, Kadai sounds. Number 2, note names. Number 3, sing and mime the valves, and then you are ready to play. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Bye-bye.